Hey everyone, it's Ferric, and welcome back to another pet making video. Now real quick before I get this one started, I just wanted to update you on the pet that I made last week, and it was a triple critical double resist dealer pet. And this is the pet I made last week, and I did say that after the video I would farm for a spellproof jewel, but that was a lot easier said than done, and I actually farmed for a long time and couldn't get a spellproof jewel. I got a critical hitter and a spell defying jewel, but no spellproof jewel. So I decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna try to make the right pet. I was able to then get lucky here, who actually ended up being the perfect pet. Yeah, I just wanted to update you on that real quick before I get started. So anyways, this video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of trying to copy a kiosk pet, I'm actually going to show you if you have a pet and you don't like the pet body or pet type itself and you want to change it to another type of pet that you have, I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So obviously I made this pet Lucky, very good pet, triple critical, max stats, double resist with the dealer jewel, and it's going to be very useful for certain critical resist strategies that I want to test out. But I think it would be better to have a Gulcher version of this pet. Now I could look for a pet just like this in the kiosk, and maybe get lucky and find one and just get it that way while retaining the talents, but that'll still be a lot more expensive than just trying to do it myself right here. So I do have this Gulcher right here, and I'm going to basically make this pet right here, except it's going to be a Gulcher. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is step right here, and the way you want to do this is you take your two pets and you hatch them together. But if the pet does not end up being the pet that you want, the pet body that you want, then you don't want to hatch that pet. You just trash it, ignore that pet completely. You don't even want it. Right here, if I don't get a Gulcher out of this hatch, I'm just going to wait until my hatching timer resets, not even train the pet, because I'm trying to get specifically a Gulcher. So anyways, let's go here and hatch. And a mysterious egg. I believe that is a Gulcher. Let me just... Yeah, I think the death egg would have been like a stormy... Not a stormy egg, but... Let's just hatch it out for a second. Yeah, so it is a Gulcher. And real quick, let's just compare the talents to Lucky right here, because obviously we're trying to make a pet like Lucky. So it is a little hard to tell what the talents were, but if I look at Lulu and this new pet right here, I can see that this uncommon hasn't transferred over, which means that this pet right here, it did replace at least one talent. Now this will take some time to do because I have to transfer all the talents over, but this is a good start right here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and train this pet Stinky Lacy, and I'm going to train it to adult for now so that this pet will then hatch with the pet that I'm trying to make. So anyways, I am running low on Mega Sacks, but with this video I can probably just take my time because we got spellproof. There we go. Okay, we got spellproof and spell defying. Now that was pretty there's a pretty good chance of them getting those two as the first two talents, and that's because both of the parent pets right here had proof and defy manifested. So anyways, what I'm gonna do now is wait 12 hours and come back, do another hatch and see how it goes. All right, so hatch number 2. The first hatch went well. We got our Gulcher back, but until we copy all the talents and make a base, this is going to be a struggle the entire way through. It's still going to cost us 46,500 gold, even despite one of the two pets being teen. So, and each hatch we have to hope that we get the Gulcher instead of the Raincore, but we have to keep on going. So, and unfortunately we got a Stormy Egg, so this hatch is not good enough for us. All right, we're gonna try that again real quick. So again, Lucky and Stinky Lacy, hatch these two together, and we got another Stormy Egg. So yeah, as you can see, this is a bit of a struggle. All right, let's try again. Here we go. There we go, mysterious egg, finally. So let's go ahead and hatch this egg out. Again, costs a ton of gold to hatch out, but that is what we're dealing with. So for now, let's just go and train this pet to adult. I'll just feed some of these cheaper snacks. Okay, so I got Death Assailant. That's really good. All right, it got Death Striker. So there we go. So second successful hatch. We got two talents that we wanted again. So at this point, we have We have Stinky Lacey right here, which was the first hatch. He got 2 talents that we wanted. This pet also got 2 talents that we wanted, but they're different. So far it's looking pretty good. All right, so let's jump into another hatch here. So we have Lady Jasmine, which was the last hatch we did, which is technically the second successful hatch. 4 hatches total, 2 were wasted hatches. But let's see if we get another Gulcher here. Hopefully we get it right away. And there we go, right away. Mysterious egg, awesome. And I also harvested my couch potatoes between now and the previous hatch, so I do have more mega snacks. All right, Death Striker, that's pretty good. All right, here we go, adult time. Critical Striker, that's good. So we've actually manifested every single talent that I wanted across all 3 of these pets so far, which is really good. It's gonna help us make sure that we have a lower chance of failing as we go on. So far in the 3 pets that have hatched, we've gotten Proof Defy, Death Assailant, Death Striker, and Critical Striker. All right, so we're gonna hatch Shaggy Vaden with Lucky here. I'm just gonna try one more time. If it feels like this rare talent won't get out of the pool, I don't think it's the end of the world keeping in the pool, because we have all the talents that we need in the pool. But obviously I do want to make 2 bases that have the identical talent pools so that nothing messes up. So here we go. And we got another mysterious egg. There we go. Another hatch that hasn't failed. So real quick, just gonna check it out. So it has retained that rare talent, but Shaggy Vaden and King Max right here, this new pet, they do have the same talent pools. And since we got Critical Striker here, this talent right here is Critical Hitter. But if like it got rid of Death Dealer from the pool, but I think that's perfectly fine still. I think like ideally we'll still get the pet that we want. So, and let's train it. Hopefully this pet doesn't fail at any point. All right, got Spell Defying. That's good. Here we go. Adult. Critical Striker. Okay, that's very good. What I'm going to do real quick is place all these other pets at home. I'm just going to keep Shaggy Vaden and King Max so that I can keep these as my 2 base pets, and I'll go ahead and rename them. All right, so even though I do have these 2 pets, which I can technically use as bases, I'm still not technically at that, you know, reliable ancient base point where I have 3 out of the 5 talents on each pet manifested. So I will go ahead and train one of these 2 pets to ancient, and I'm going to go ahead and do the older pet because that has a higher chance of manifesting fail talents so that we can get rid of it early. Let's go ahead and train Shaggy Vaden to ancient. All right, here we go. Ancient, here we go. All right, Spellproof. That's really, really good right there. So we have 1 successful ancient base right there. We have Shaggy Vaden. Next up, we're going to train King Max to ancient, see if this is also a successful ancient base. Ooh, that's actually really bad that we got that. So unfortunately, we cannot use King Max here as one of our bases, so I will have to unlock and trash that pet. However, from that, we have created 1 successful ancient base, and I will have to rehatch this with Lucky here and try to make another pet, but that's fine. All right, so it's actually been a couple of days, and I actually almost forgot about this project, so let's get started on it again. So again, we have Shaggy Vaden as our ancient base, and I am trying to still make another ancient base before I can safely start making the pet. So what I'm going to do is hatch Shaggy Vaden with Lucky again. Now, unfortunately, I still will need to rely on getting the Gulcher, so hopefully I still get that. It does have all the talents that it needs for the main pool, so that's perfectly fine. And there we go. We've gotten a mysterious egg, which is perfect. All right, so I've decided to wait till the next morning here, and the pet has hatched. Again, the pool of it did change from the last pet, which I completely forgot about. But it is the same pool as, you know, the original pet we were going for. I'm gonna go ahead and train this. And I am running low on snacks. However, my plants are about to get to Elder in a couple days, and ooh, that is not good. Crash Sir Stella here and rehatch Shaggy Vaden. Again, we still need that 1 epic base still, so go ahead and trash Sir Stella. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some gold and do another rehatch. All right, hey everyone, it's actually been a few days since I last worked on this pet. It's at least been a week at this point, but anyways, let's get back to what we're doing. Still trying to make a second ancient base pet. So at this point. I think the last time I hatched, I either ended up getting a stormy egg or the pet just ended up failing before it got to ancient. One of those two happened. So let's see if we can get the pet here. Hatch. And unfortunately, it's a stormy egg. So I will have to trash this pet right here. All right, let's try that again. All right, so again, Shaggy Vaden with Lucky here. Please, we keep getting a stormy egg, man. This is not the egg I want. Honestly, the worst part about transferring talents onto another pet body is probably either waiting out the 12 hours each time or having to buy Perot's potions. Hopefully, third time's the charm here. Please. Finally, third time's the charm indeed. There we go. And now we just have to, at this point, like, it required all that luck just to finally get the pet that we wanted. But at this point, the pet could, just like the other time, fail at teen with something like death proof. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But here we have Governor Chuckles. Hopefully the game isn't going to chuckle because the pet's gonna fail. Sorry, that was bad. I apologize. I'm gonna avoid that in the future. But hopefully that joke doesn't come back to bite me here. Please. Okay, Death Striker. I believe that is one of the talents I want, right? Let's check it out. Yeah, Death Striker is one of the talents I want. So, okay, so far so good. One more snack should do it. Critical Striker. There we go. All right, at this point, we just need the pet to be ancient, and we might not have to ever rely on a lucky hatch again. At that point, it'll just be a matter of time until we end up succeeding the pet. All right, at this point, I'm going to feed another Mega Snack because I have them. Please. Oh, man. I got Death Giver. That is not what we wanted. If I got Death Dealer, it would have been fine, but we are not fine with Death Giver. So, unfortunately, Governor Chuckles will also have to go in the trash here. Here we go. Please. Dang it, man. This is so frustrating. There we go. All right, please do not fail on us by adult. If it succeeds at adult, I'm just gonna self-hatch with the Gulcher. I don't want to go through that. Those wasted hatches are honestly really frustrating because it takes a lot of time. You either have to wait or you have to gold farm. Please just by adult, don't fail. I probably should have kept that other pet instead of training it to ancient. Spell proof. Okay, that's good. You know what? Let's just feed it another Mega Snack because... Yes, okay, Death Striker. There we go. So at this point, like, I normally I would say just take it to ancient, but because we've been failing at ancient a lot and losing our bases, I'm just going to hatch with Shaggy Vaden again, just to be on the safe side. All right, so Krusty Max and Shaggy Vaden. Another advantage of this right here is that the gold cost is lower. Anyways, lower gold cost, lower hatching timer cost as well, so... I do have enough gold. Tiny Smoky, so... Critical Striker, that's a very good start. Spell Proof, that's very, very good. Alright, what I'm actually going to do is take Krusty Max here. I'll take you to Ancient. Critical Hitter, interesting. Am I okay with that? Like, the difference between even Critical Hitter and Death Assailant, which Death Assailant is like the best one... I believe Critical Hitter goes up to, it's either 21 or 22, so it makes a difference of 10 to 11, which, if you think about it, at level 100, that's going to make, like, probably a 1% critical difference, so I actually don't mind keeping this as one of our ancient bases. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do at this point is take one of our other, take this Adult Gulcher here, take this one to ancient, and this one got Death Giver, actually, so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and trash Tiny Smoky here. Shaggy Vaden and Krusty Max. These two pets are pretty good. Now we can keep these two as our ancient bases now, but unfortunately we'll have to trash Tiny Smoky here. Alright, Shaggy Vaden and Krusty Max. 18,000 gold. It is cheaper now that we're just hatching two ancient pets together. So that is at least one good thing that's come out of this so far. I'm honestly just confused how my pets keep manifesting Death Giver. Let's keep going here. Death Striker. Okay, so we have, what is that? Death Assailant and Death Striker. It's pretty good so far. Pretty good. Time to take it straight to ancient. Ooh, that's very, very good. Honestly, this is probably the best base that we have out of all these three. So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is, again, I don't know if like these Death Giver fails are coming from this Gulcher here or this Gulcher here. However, because this is technically still the worst of the bases, I will go ahead and train Krusty Max here because it does have that one crit talent that I prefer not to have. So what we'll do is actually take Krusty Max straight up to Mega. All right, here we go. It's getting to Epic right here, please. Painbringer. Oof. That is a horrible pet right there. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Krusty Max here. Yeah, get rid of you real quick. All right, 17,500. Still, you know, pretty respectable gold costs right here for a pet. Go ahead and hatch these two. I feel like this should be a good chance to get a good pet here. This should be a good chance to get a good pet here. Wow. That's annoying. All right, let's try again. Spellproof, that's a good start. Critical Striker, there we go, finally. We've made another good ancient pet right here. This pet right here lost Painbringer from the pool. Okay, since these two pets right here have the same talent pools, but this one got rid of Painbringer from the pool, which did show up in a hatch, I think what I'm going to do is the pet from these three ancient pets, the one that I'm going to take up, the one that I think has the highest chance of failing, is Shaggy Vaden here, because this is still the oldest pet. We've had this pet for a while, so. All right, here we go. Shaggy Vaden, the original first ancient base that we've made, is going to Epic. Moment of truth, is this the pet that's been causing a lot of our issues? Let's find out. No, this pet's actually looking good. Wow, that is a very, very good pet right there. Okay, I guess we're taking Shaggy Vaden straight up to Mega. All right, so it's been about a day and a half, and I am finally at the final game to get this pet to Mega. This gives 46, so it won't level up right here. Yeah, it's I keep saying energy. I meant XP. It's 1 XP away. And I think I just go, yeah, housing and pet breadcrumb pack. Again, this just costs gold. And if I feed these, eventually the pet will level up. So I'm just going to go ahead here. Decoration. And just feed all these. Hopefully it gets spell defying or death dealer. If it does, this pet video is over. Let's see. If not, it'll take me a while to make this pet. Oh. Hey, there we go. Awesome. Hold on, let's check it out right here. All right, Shaggy Vaden. There we go. We've officially copied Lucky right here. Turned him into a Gulcher. This right here is a completed pet. I will go ahead and train this pet to Ultra. But yeah, I'll probably wait for double pet XP to do that. But I finally made this Gulcher right here. Triple critical, double resist. And the way I did it was completely through self-hatching. I used Lucky, and I hatched it with, I believe, this Gulcher right here. Yeah. I hatched Lucky with this Gulcher until I only got the Gulchers, and basically applied my pet copying method, except only training the pets that ended up being Gulchers. So that right there is how you transfer talents to another pet body. You basically do the same thing, just make sure you only train the pets that end up being the pet body that you want. It'll probably cost you a lot more gold because, again, like, some hatches could literally fail just off the fact that you get the wrong pet. But this is the way to do it, unless you find another pet in the kiosk that has those talents. But I was not able to find one when I started this pet, and I figured I might as well just turn this into, you know, a video where I show you how to transfer pet talents to another body. So anyways, if you all enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like button. If you want to be notified when that future content comes out, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and enable all notifications. Thank you all for watching, and have a good evening.